on that one, 800, hit me up for a good time. Mine, bonds till it push me out of line. You can't spell my name without the dollar sign. Rainbow money, take whatever, yes, I'm colorblind.
Alright, so let's start off the 2026 setup tour. First thing we always start with all these videos is the chair. And you know what? It's a freaking different chair since last time, alright? I finally got a stupid different chair. So this is a Secret Lab Evo Lite. Now, to be honest with you, I got this for a very, very good price. Now, if you look and you try to get this chair, it retails for quite a bit of money. I got this for, I would say, about $400. It was a pretty good price for this chair, and that's with shipping and everything like that. So honestly, this was a pretty decent price for this chair. It improved my quality of life times a million. Like, this foam is so nice. For this pillow, yeah, I did have to maybe pay an extra $50, but like, watch this, guys. Also, like, the armrest can do this. I can move them like this for some reason. Every single chair basically ever can do this, but like, I can go all the way back. I can actually like hold my support and it won't peel away because this is like not like cheap fake leather. This is like a fabric. So incredibly nice and comfortable. If you want to see me build this, there's a video right there. You should watch it. It's pretty cool. All right, let's move away from the chair now. This is not the only thing that's changed about my setup. Next two things I have changed about my setup are my keyboard and mouse. You might have remembered from my previous setups where I've used this brand of, but guess what? I got rid of these now. So this is a Black Shark V4 10 key hyperspeed wireless, insanely cool keyboard, and this is a Krobo hyperspeed. Now, the thing with these are overpriced. All right, if you're trying to get the price, I don't even know how much they are right now, but they're probably pretty pricey. I got these on the Black Friday deal, so they were a lot cheaper than they seemed. And on top of that, they also came with a bundle, this Hyperpoly wireless dongle, which is literally useless to me. I don't need this because like this makes it so my mouse can go at like 10 million jillion DPI. The highest DPI I use on this mouse is like 3200. I don't need an insanely fast mouse. You might remember the classic test I would do on my setup where I would just go through every single key on the keyboard and you'd see you would get about 3 keys when it would be wireless. Well, now this keyboard actually works wirelessly. I've never had an issue with the wireless connectivity on this keyboard a single time. Never had an issue with the mouse. And the Razer like RGB, like there's so much customization you can do. It's like actually literally insane, but I just haven't cared enough to look. Not to mention you can also hot swap these keys. So at any point I don't like the keys on there, I can hot swap them. Actual mechanical switches, and this mouse is so light. I see why people actually buy nice products. Now, I just want to quickly mention, when I was looking for keyboards, I was going to get a Keychron. I was going to get my own keyboard. I was going to build my own keyboard and everything like that. And then I just realized there was nothing that was actually what I wanted. There's the exact keyboard I wanted, basically just like that one. And it literally does not exist. Now, this was the closest I could find was like the 10 keyless. However, I wanted a little scrolly wheel for my volume. And I also wanted media playback controls right here because I actually like use those all the time. And I also wanted keys right here, certain keys. Looking at all my options, genuinely, I am not lying, Razer was the best option. And because I already had a Razer headset that I used, it literally made the most sense to get a Razer keyboard. Since we're on this topic already, might as well just move straight over to the headset. This is the Razer Black Shark V2 Pro Wireless. I've had this headset for like 4 years, and you know what? It still holds up pretty well. I actually like it a lot. I've actually recently been starting to use the like THX spatial audio, which are included in these. And honestly, it sounds like really decent. I was expecting it to sound really bad. And like sometimes, honestly, if I'm playing a game, I will put on the spatial audio. Again, like these are awesome. I wish the wireless connectivity were it's like a teeny bit better. They do disconnect if I go far in my house, but like again, like I don't need it to go insanely far. That is nitpicking. I don't care. I love that the inbuilt microphone, like you could detach it because I like never use it, but there are times where I want to use it. So again, this is awesome. I do have a certain case for it. Literally the only problem I have with these is that I can tell they are slowly starting to break. And it is so sad. I know they have like another V3 version of this. I might wait until they get V4 until I upgrade. But the issue with this one is then in your ear when you're moving this, yeah, I kind of lose audio on this ear if I'm moving this up too high. But honestly, these are still holding up really well and I want to keep them for as long as I can. And one more thing I did upgrade is my microphone. As you can see, this is a Fifine K688. And well, honestly, it's a great microphone. I actually really enjoy this microphone. It's nice. I do like that there's like a manual volume thing. Now, to be honest, I also kind of don't like it at the same time because like during streams, I can accidentally like slam this and it will like mute itself. and it's kind of annoying, but other than that, I mean, it's great. I like that you can take off the pop filter as well. It's like clean this or change it out. I did notice with this mic, it does have to be very close to your face to kind of hear you very well, but I mean, it does take out background audio so much better than my previous Fine mic. And there is a reason I'm staying with Fine, because they know how to make a product. They know how to make a good product at a reasonable price. And this does have support for XLR. I'm never going to use that. I'm probably just going to use USB-C because there's no point for me getting a whole Go XLR or something like that. There's no point. I don't need one. So honestly, I like this solution. It's great. Another thing to go with it is, yes, this is on a mic arm. This is a brand new mic arm though. However, I wanted to get like a little bit more of a low profile one, and one that would have so the cord can kind of be tucked into it. So I really like that as well. So, and this is like an actual like metal nice one besides my really cheap one. Fine, maybe that's not all the stuff on the desk. We'll go over here. All right, my classic stuff that I have in the background of my videos. We got the peanut butter M&Ms. Right now they're mini peanut butter M&Ms because that's what I have right now. I like peanut butter M&Ms. Next up we got here is my plushies and the sign Jack Sucks at Life frame. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna forever keep this ever. And the plushies we got in the back, we got my Rammy U2s, we got Vaporeon, we got Cult of the Lamb, most W game of all time. I got obsessed with that game in October, and I can't stop being obsessed, so that's why it's in the background now. I also have an Umbreon plush here. This is from Japan. Pokemon Center when my friend went to Japan. So, and also I guess one other thing, here's like my battery things. Yeah, I use that to sanitize my wireless charger. As you can see, I totally use it all the time ever. And also we have my Google Nest Hub, which I basically just use it as it tells me the time, and I put on timers on it. Kind of sucks for everything else. Date, time, weather, and air quality, because I live in like New Mexico or something, so I need to know the air quality. I don't freaking know. All right, okay guys, shut up. Okay, fine, I'll get to the other stuff, okay? Next up, we got the 2 Scepter monitors. Yeah, you heard that right. Scepter. Boom, fine boom, scary noise. Yeah, guess what? These monitors are great. They are 27-inch, 1 millisecond, IPS panels, 1440p, and they're amazing monitors. I've had these monitors for like, what, 4 or 5 years? I don't even know. I've had them for a very long time, and guess what? They have worked great, basically their entire life. I have had literally almost no issues with it. There is an issue with this monitor though. Okay, so the one issue with this monitor is there's like a dead green pixel here. It is so weird. I don't understand what is wrong with that pixel. If I close this Google tab I open, it goes away. I don't understand. Does anyone in the comments know what this is? I don't know. I've had it for years and it doesn't really bother me too much. It's fine. I don't really care. Other than that, again, these monitors are insane. Also, to address the background, I have Wallpaper Engine. Honestly, I'm so glad I bought Wallpaper Engine because like this is a plugged-in computer. It doesn't really matter. It's not really taking up that much more power or on my CPU or my GPU or anything like that. And plus I have it to turn off whenever I have games going on. And honestly, it's so great. I actually really love this. So I have the Bellagio theme right here just because I love how it looks. It's beautiful. If you don't know what Lego Sheep is, you're in for a whale of a time. Great. It's an amazing background. There's a ship between my 2 friends. If I have audio playing, it has the audio waveforms. It's great. There's so much you can do with this. It's actually insane. If any of you want this, because I think this is actually really cool, I can put this on like the Steam Workshop. I don't know if anyone cares, but yeah, I have that one. There's also other ones I have. Like I had this one for Christmas for Cult of the Lamb. I also had this one as my background for a very long time as well. I've been using this Lego Sheep one. I don't know. When I get another cool piece of art, I might change it, but cool backgrounds. Highly recommend to get Wallpaper Engine. It's really cool. Right here, we have my beautiful, amazing PC. All right, so what's in here? We got a Ryzen 5 5600 with 32 gigs of RAM and a RTX 4070. RTX card, I really use that much on demanding games, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really only have this for good encoding on like OBS and like Adobe. I don't know. It's still good though. I'm really glad I have like a nice RTX card. I don't plan to upgrade any of this stuff anytime soon. The funny thing about my computer, by the way, is this is not real RGB. If you couldn't tell, this is like crappy RGB that's like built into my computer that you hit an RG button. Yeah, I need a new case. Also, my fan is a little brokey right there. I have like an internship at like a job with one of my coworkers, and because he was like asking me about my computer, I'm like, oh yeah, like both 2 of my fans like basically don't work, and he's like, bro, you gotta fix it. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I don't care enough. It still runs fine. Like my GPU isn't hot, my CPU isn't hot. Who cares? Another thing to address is what am I recording this on? What's my webcam? And well, it's this camera, a Sony ZV-1 F. This is a very nice camera. I am gonna be honest, I really think this was a very smart purchase for me. Even if I don't go anywhere on YouTube, this is still an amazing camera. 2 gripes about it though. Why micro HDMI? This is the worst connector of all time. Battery on this kinda sucks. The batteries all die relatively quickly, whether I'm using the original Sony camera or the crappy cheap batteries I did buy off for these. Might kind of just sound bad though. I'm using the inbuilt on this camera. I know last time I didn't, but honestly, it's to the point where I just don't care. It sounds fine enough. So when I do use this as a webcam, I put it right here. So this is actually my old mic stand, fun fact. And then I got like this little adapter thing that I screwed on there. And then there you go. Then I could screw it on there. It's actually pretty nice. For software, I use Adobe Premiere Pro 2025. If you're using an older version of Premiere Pro, like 2023, 2024, highly recommend switching to 2025. It generally like changed my whole outlook on Adobe. It actually, 2025 is the most stable version and also like the most like feature nice version I've used of Adobe. It's actually insane. It actually works. It's insane. Highly recommend upgrading if you're still using an older version of Premiere Pro. And then for my thumbnails, I use BeFunky. Yeah, I know. I need to maybe start learning actual software, but who cares? Another thing is I upgraded laptops. So this was Dell laptop that I used for so long. I had a Ryzen 3, like 2300. It sucked. This thing was crappy and it could barely run anything. Did not support Windows 11. And I knew I needed a nice laptop for when I was going off to college. I mean, there's a very good possibility I might need to do like CAD work or important stuff like that. Also, I did want to do stuff on the go. Like what if I do want to like stream on the go or, you know, edit videos. So I got a gaming laptop. It's like a very high-end one. It's a Gigabyte A16, I believe that's what it's called. It doesn't say that it has an RTX 5070, the new Ryzen chips, and it's just insane. Also, yes, I did sticker bomb it. Let's rate my stickers 1 to 10. Final thing I mentioned, everything on here will be in the description if you want to check it out. Links are not affiliates because I have 0 hours of watch time. So, you know, get that up. You know, it would be great to like, actually improve my setup and like so I can actually make videos, but I can't really do that if I don't have, you know, monetization. So if you guys could please subscribe, please watch this video all the way through. If you want to learn more about how I do stuff, you can watch this video right here. Anyway, with that being said, that's gonna end today's video there. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon, hopefully. Bye.